kabombo. So may nagapoy tilatoy nga banag, hintay man na po makainuman, ha? Dupela siguro, malamapay lang ni digitiya na dumapong law experts nga nakasalsalita tayo. And of course, may salita na po ni Attorney Lrino Kid Castro, may sa po kariti nalalaing abogado, dito ya po probinsya tayo nga Ilocos Norte. Hindi man na po amuan, kenkwanan, ito ya po kastoy nga napaspasamak iti dating may katlong aldaw iti impeachment trial. So no iti korte talagang very normal kadi digiti kakastoy makabombo na talagang makita kanintay man na po amon iti grounds iti po rason o apay nga dati panag-object dati panagibagada nga veg mga kabombo iti amwen kani attorney Castro. Attorney na imbag nga rabiim live tayo iti Bombo Radyo, sir.
Naibagmat nga rabi, ma'am, ken kastamet ten, dagiti nayat nga dungdungig kadet yung nalata ka programa. So, before that, kablawak man, ang nakawit kay madlanganan, sir, Sydney, man na ken ni Ma'am Lovely dalag iti Nueva Era kasi sinundomi so from Dingras to Nueva Era and then bumalik ako dito sa bahay. So, but anyway, jakpay di anon ma'am I was not able to follow up the ongoing impeachment trial kasi unang-una gusto ko na syempre ako kasi since the start, 'di ba, meron ng mga nangyaring mga events prior to the actual conduct of the impeachment trial. So nakita na natin na may mga shall we say parang harassment kasi bakit ngayon lang lumabas yung mga issue with those with these mga senator judges. Eh di ba, we know for a fact na when you talk about impeachment trial, there is also it's not purely about laws kasi nga while it is true na merong legal grounds okay for the impeachment for indicting someone okay to undergo impeachment trial kasi may legal basis yan. So nandyan yung mga impeachable officers, eto yung legal grounds, okay, nakabanggit dyan, mga breach of trust, okay, may mga commission of the heinous crimes, o yung mga ganyan na may listahan. So moving forward, syempre we have also mentioned na when it comes to the votation, so hindi naman na kasi requirement on the part of the senator judges to give their clear stand on the basis or on the grounds of the evidence, pieces of evidence presented when it comes to their votation. So, and of course, we cannot question them as well when they would be giving their vote. We cannot question them because of their political affiliation. So, ngayon, moving forward, pag tinitingnan mo kasi yung trend, okay, of what is happening, parang, di ba, we all know that in order to convict, okay, the impeachable officer, dapat 2/3 votes out of that 24. So, ngayon, syempre, it would be very hard for them to establish that number. So, kaya, syempre, it's, again, it boils down to the issue of numbers. So, yun naman yung while it is true that we enjoy yung ating watching them, okay, between the defense and the prosecution regarding this trial. Pero what we have experienced in the past, di ba, ang ending hindi naman nag-e-end doon sa expectation natin na there would be judgment. Kasi in the past, di ba, yung nangyari nagkakaroon na ng EDSA 1, then nagkaroon ng EDSA 2, okay? And then yun na yung ending. So hindi na it's not because of the impeachment per se, but again, there are external forces that would affect now the change of a particular elected official. So, but anyway, okay, moving forward kasi sige, namnamin na lang natin yung ongoing trial kasi nga 'di ba merong mga narinig tayo na objection because yung sabing vague, 'di ba? Objection, Your Honor. So the question is vague. So when we, or 'di ba yung sabi niya the question is vague. So when we say vague kasi yan, it means it's ambiguous o parang ambiguous din, it's unclear. Hindi kasi sumasagot sa kung ano ang tinatanong. So you cannot parang hindi you cannot decipher or yung hindi mo makuha yung hindi yun yung ano eh parang it's not in a way connected doon sa uh, yung legal issue. So hindi yon ano eh. And then of course that would be that the lawyer or the part of the defense would always have that right to object. Okay, lalo na kung yung question is vague. So hindi naman kasi sumasagot or it's not in a way related to the it's not responsive. Okay, or the answer is not accurate to what is being asked. So nasosobrahan yung sagot. Okay, doon sa tinatanong. So but again, you can always object. So aside from being the question is vague or okay, so you can also another ground for objection would include yung leading question. So leading question would siyempre yung klase ng pagtatanong doon sa witness, okay, parang dinidiktahan kasi ng abogado kung ano ang kanyang isasagot. Ano yung sagot kasi is ah, yung pinupunto niya is yung gustong isagot ng isang abogado. Okay, so leading. So it is leading, parang ginaguide niya yung witness to answer the way he wants that witness to answer. So kung ano yung gusto niyang isagot ng witness, so the lawyer is leading that witness to the answer he desires. Okay, so of course with that, okay, so it is quick it is up for the defense as well to kasi right niya to object. Kasi leading question is not allowed. Okay, so dapat hindi kasi dapat yung witness siya yung voluntary na yung sagot niya is yun talaga yung manggagaling sa kanya mismo. Hindi dapat yung lawyer would be someone who would be leading the witness to answer the way he wants it to be answered yung tanong. Okay, so may karapatan ulit yung lawyer, yung other party to object. So, yun yung mga grounds in when it comes to the rule on objection. So, syempre, eto kasi, meron namang rules on objection pagdating sa criminal procedure. So, pero pagdating ka sa Senate, it's a matter of, hindi siya kasi, yun nga yung sabi ni presiding officer, si Senator Chis Escudero, hindi siya very strict just like in the courts na very strict when it comes to the procedure. So hindi siya procedural. So as much as possible, they want to they want to extract more information coming from the witnesses para lalo silang maliwanagan. Kaya the procedure can be dispensed with. But then again, it's up kasi when it comes to the procedure per se, syempre ang may hawak pa rin dyan would be the senator judge and acting as presiding officer. So siya pa rin kasi ang masusunod kung paano ba patatakbuhin yung ginagawang trial. Okay, so yun naman yung difference. Kasi kung as we all know, pagdating sa court, syempre pagdating sa court naman, iba naman kasi yung setup kasi meron nga tayo rules on criminal procedure, rules on civil procedure. So merong guide on how to do it. But then again, although the Senate has its own rules as well as to how the impeachment proceedings would go through, but then again, sabi nga niya, it's liberal. It's more liberal yung approach niya pagdating doon sa pagsagawa ng impeachment trial. So yun naman yun. So at the end of the day, nasa ano pa rin kamay ng presiding officer and how he wants that impeachment trial to go through. Okay, so kaya nung pinapanood natin, di ko rin di ko rin mawari kung tama ba na mag-object yung defense counsel doon sa klase ng pagtatanong ng prosecution. Kasi yun nga yung sabi nga ni Senator Cheese, okay, so let the prosecution speak kasi ito naman kasing defense. Parang every time na meron na lang nire-raise na issue ng prosecution, agad siyang nagkakat doon na objection, Your Honor. So big. So on what ground that question being asked is big. So kaya siguro parang napanood ko na parang nabanggit tuloy ni Senator Cheese na hindi na tayo, it's not as strict as what we do in courts, but rather it's more of a liberal approach so that we will be able to uh, get the or extract the information that we want coming from our invited witnesses. So yun naman yun. So hopefully yung mga sa ating punto naman natin, dahil this involves hindi ito ay ang involved is a public official. So hopefully at the end of the day, yung goal naman ng ating uh, presiding officer is to get the story or the right information that they need in order to help our senator judges come up with a uh, impartial decision. Okay, kaya lang kasi yun nga yung sinasabi ko, ang nakakapanghinayang lang kasi sa punto na to is that while you see the trial na, di ba, ano yan, as it rolls from day to day, di ba? Ang daming nakikita mo na pinaghihirapan ng bawat partido na ipresenta kung ano yung mga ebidensyang kailangang ipresenta. Pero ang ending, hindi naman nating, di ba, hindi naman nakakalungkot kung sakaling despite the fact that pieces of evidence will be well presented and the defense will be able to defend very well their stand, okay, in support of VP Sara. But at the end of the day, their vote manner of voting would still depend on their political affiliation. Parang sa tingin natin, parang magiging useless din yung pagsasagawa ng impeachment trial na to. And to think na with this ongoing impeachment trial, it already affected our di ba, yung ating ekonomiya, naapektuhan na yan. Kasi nga natigil lahat kung ano yung kailangan gawin or trabahuin ng ating Senado dahil dito. Okay, so yun naman, sana naman etong sinasagawang impeachment trial would really bring out the truth. Okay, at kung meron mang kasalanan yung isang individual, kailangan talaga niyang managot. Pero ang puno naman natin dyan, sana ang pagbasehan doon sa decision would based on the pieces evidence that would be presented and not because of their political affiliation. So yun naman, kasi useless na kumuha ka ng napakagaling na mga abogado, yung depensa kumuha siya ng napakagaling na abogado, yung prosecution kumuha rin sila ng yung ating mga tinatawag na private prosecutor kasi pag tinitingnan mo, hindi lang naman mga congressmen na lawyer as well are being presented as part of the prosecution kasi nag-hire pa sila ng private prosecutors under the direct control and supervision of the public prosecutor which is yung ating mga congressmen. To think na talagang pinaghandaan, ginastusan, but ending lang pala ay hindi rin yung di ba, sa mata ng ating mga tayo, sa mata natin, nakikita mo na nga lahat. Pag tiningnan mo, tayo, hindi mga tayo ganun kagaling na individual, alam na natin na kung merong tama or mali na nagawa yung isang individual, pero ang ending when it comes to the decision, it will not reflect our sentiments as citizens of this country. Kasi yung mga bumoboto para sa atin, which are the senator judges, would only be, okay, relying on their political affiliation. So yun lang yung makapanghinain. Kaya siguro at this point, hindi na rin ako masyadong nagkaka-interest para panoorin yung day-to-day na yun, yung day-to-day na sinasagawang trial kasi nga para kasing nakikita mo na kung what will be the result of this ongoing
Mm.
trial. So, but then again, I'm still hopeful that everything will be based on the evidence, pieces of evidence that would be presented, and impartial justice will rule, and not because of every senator judge's political affiliation. Na yun na yung nakikita nating lead. Okay, so kasi nakakapanghinayang isipin na ang dami-dami nilang tinatanong, ang dami-dami nilang gustong malaman, pero ang ending pala hindi naman pala doon magbabase yung kanilang desisyon. Kasi yung desisyon nila ay meron na prior to the start of that impeachment trial, ay meron na silang stand. Hindi naman lang binigyan ng pagkakataon yung mga presentation of pieces of evidence para lang patunayan yung kung meron ba talagang kasalanan or wala yung isang individual. So yun naman, kaya parang hindi na rin ako yung mga vague na yan, it's ambiguous. Parang sa tingin naman natin parang hindi naman na kailangang erase yun. Kung kailangang ilabas, di ilabas yung information para natin alam natin lahat yung mga sinasabi ng prosecution. Okay, so anyway, that's the role of the defense na to object any vague or ambiguous or unclear uh, information that is or answer or of the witness, karapatan naman yan ng depensa para mag-object. So wala naman tayong ano diyan, wala naman tayong question diyan kasi karapatan din niya. But then again, it's up for the senator, yung ating presiding officer to look into it kung kailangan ba talagang bigyan ng pagkakataon ang witness na sabihin na yung bagay na yun or hindi. So, yun naman. Kaya kasi nakakalungkot isipin yun nga na while this is very extensive yung ginagawang trial, baka naman ang ending nakabase pa rin kung sino yung kanilang kinakatigan na politiko, o 'di ba? Doon sila papanig kasi 2028 is approaching. So, but then again, yung nga, yung sabi ko nga, we cannot deny the fact na alam na natin na hindi, wag na tayong magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Medyo alam na natin kung anong patutunguhan nito kasi nga from day to day din tinitingnan naman natin yung numero. Kasi yung numero nabawasan, okay, yung ah, at mabubuo yung 16, so definitely, 'di ba, meron ng ano, kahit na sabihin natin na ang lakas pa ng punto ng depensa kung yung numero ay makukuha na yung majority na 16, parang wala pa rin, hindi pa rin kakanin, okey, ng depensa yung inaasam nila na acquittal. So yun naman yun ma'am, yun yung nakikita natin diyan.
Attorney, kasano ka importante ti kredibilidad dagiti maidatag nga witnesses kasi no diya mariro nadlaw ko nga paulit-ulit nga dadamdamag ti kursom, dimalan ka ti kastoy ka di nga training, nadaduma ang saludsod may panggap iti dati trabaho na, attorney.
Hindi, kasi ang nakikita ko naman diyan, lalo na yung hindi, ako naman ma'am, yung pagme-mention about, 'di ba 'di ba taga-Ateneo ka, mga gano'n, name-mention yung mga schools. Parang kasing, parang feeling ko tuloy, parang tama ba yung sa logic na it's ad hominem na parang hindi na, parang meron ng epekto 'di ba, yung pagbabanggit ng mga eskwelahan. But then again, hopefully hindi 'yun ini-include dun sa pinag-uusapan kasi definitely it would set the tone na parang ako galing ako dito sa eskwelahan na 'to, ganito yung, bakit sa inyo, parang gano'n, yung parang it said the tone. But anyway, parang napalayo tayo do'n. But when you talk about yung ating witnesses, siyempre, it is very important na consistency, okay? Testing the consistency of a witness testimony. So, kaya paulit-ulit din na tinatanong yung mga bagay na yan kasi just to establish yung kanyang yung consistency of the witness testimony. Okay, so kung alam ba niya yung ano, kasi minsan nire-reward din yung okay, so 'di ba nagtanong na, ire-reward din lang pero ang pinupunto ay isa lang din. Okay, so ang ginagawang pagtatanong na yon is only to test the consistency of that particular witness. Kasi siyempre 'pag inconsistent yung kanyang statement, meaning he does not know what he's saying. Okay, so would that affect yung kanyang credibility? That might be. Okay, although I'm not saying na the totality kasi minsan naman hindi naman exactly verbatim na yung sinabi ko nung una, yun din yung sasabihin ko kasi minsan sasabihin ko rin in another way. So kasi iba yung klase ng pagtatanong mo, so yung pagsasagot ko rin iba rin. But then again, the thought is there, dapat. Okay, so yung consistency ng thought mo, yung gusto mong yung talagang sagot mo, yun talaga ang sagot mo all throughout. Even if the question that is being asked is being rewarded in some other way. Okay, so yun naman yun. So on the part, nasa wisdom pa rin kasi yan, ma'am, ng ating uh, presiding officer whether that would be merited or not. But then again, pagdating kasi sa impeachment, ma'am, hindi lang naman isa yung nagde-decide, di ba? They are uh, all senators are judges. So unlike sa court na iisa lang. So dito lahat sila ay judges. So we hope that this yung kanilang mga the manner of testing the consistency of witness testimony would really lead, okay, to the impartial decision of the senator judges. Kasi yun nga yung sabi ko, ma'am, na parang tuloy ako, hindi na rin ako nagkaka-interest na panoorin siya from day to day. It's because doon pa lang sa simula, nakitaan mo na meron na silang stand regarding this trial. Kaya parang nawalan ako ng gana na panoorin siya kasi kung if only the basis for their decision is based on the pieces of evidence that are being presented, ang sarap sanang panoorin kasi panoorin natin yung kanilang ebidensya na pinipresenta. Kaya lang kasi yun nga napangunahan tayo ng parang meron ng pinapanigan yung ating mga senator judges kaya hindi na tayo tuloy nagka-interest. Okay, so yun naman, ma'am. But then again, yun nga sabi ko, but when you talk about yung mga inconsistent statements, that only shows na there is no consistency in the part of the witness, puwedeng pag-isipan yan ng judge na, oops, hindi siya nagsasabi ng totoo. So yun naman yung implication niya.
Okay, thank you so much, attorney. Itiratoy panangtod mo manan iti oras kaya kami tirating Rabi nagpailang itiratoy impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.